Hello, a beautiful good morning to you, our lovely viewers. Welcome. This is the weekly gospel. I'm host, amazing Katamanda. It's been a while, it's been a minute. But anyway, we are back. We are here. If you want to get interactive with us, please make sure that you text us or you call us using the numbers that are on your TV screens. I'll be more than glad to hear from you. I missed you. Just feels so good to be here. But anyway, like you always know, we bring this show every Saturdays at 10:45, and we bring to you different kinds of ministers who just come here to share their stories with us, their testimonies, their struggles, some of the things that they have learned, some of the do's and don'ts about music. So if you are such a one that is so passionate about music, we encourage you to watch this show so that you get to learn from other ministers some of the things that you can avoid in order for you to make a good career in your music industry or ministry, however you choose to put it or pronounce it, because for others it's strictly just business, for others it's ministry, for others it's just like something that they do part-time. So I don't know what it means to you, but we encourage people to watch this show, and we encourage you as well to tell your friends, to tell their friends, to tell their friends that the weekly gospel is live, and let's just get to learn together. So on this platform, we get to bring to you different kinds of ministers, different kinds of personalities. We bring them right into the comforts of your homes, and some of them minister to us live right here in the studios. It's been a while. I think we'll organize something where we just have like a live session or something. So we bring to you established artists as well as upcoming artists. Some of the people that you have seen, some of the people that you have never heard of, you have never seen them. They're just coming up in the scene. We create a platform for them, because for us, preaching the gospel is more important than the person that is preaching the gospel. So it doesn't matter if you're not coming, you're unestablished, if you want to be part of this program, or you want to be featured on the show, you want us to profile you, get in touch with us using the numbers that are on your TV screens, or call us, or go on our Facebook page, leave your comments on the comment sections, and then we'll definitely get back to you. You know, we're not just another channel, and I'm your host, the amazing Katamanda, and today I'm joined by Minister JJ. We'll get to know more about him later. Maybe let me just greet him. We just ask him a few things before we can get to his music. Right. Good morning, Minister JJ.
Good morning, Katamanda.
Good to have you today.
Thank you.
It's good to have you. You look so reserved. Am I making you uncomfortable? I hope that this place is warm enough. It has made you feel at home.
No, I'm comfortable.
You're comfortable.
Yeah, very comfortable.
Okay. So please, first things first, let's just get to know who is Minister JJ. When did he start music?
Okay. This is JD.
JD.
Yeah. And JD is coming from my names. My names that are John DAKA.
Okay.
My names, yes. And I started music in 2015. That's when I started music. But you know, there are challenges in music industry where when it's not God's time, no matter how you can push, you cannot be there. Not until when God says yes. So I started music in 2015, like I said. I've been pushing all these years. But I guess this is the right time now that God has said, okay, you can now go. Sure.
Okay. Did you like grow up in a musical home, or maybe it's just something that you picked up when you were older?
I think it's something that I just picked up, because I started music, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was when I was in grade 9, somewhere there.
Oh, so you were old enough, you already knew what your music was about, what it was.
Exactly.
Okay, so what made you fall in love with it, and what made you want to become part of it?
I think for me, I've taken music as ministry, not just music. But this is the platform that I felt like I can use to minister the gospel to people. Yeah, so I just fell in love with music because it's something that was in me. Because even my growing up, like I've been following up artists, trying to mime their songs and whatsoever. Okay. So, like for me, music is something that speaks to me.
Okay.
Yeah, there are situations where you are in trouble whatsoever, then you just feel like, okay, what can just cool me down? It's music. So I felt, okay, if music can play this role in my life, and I'm able to minister as well, I think let me try to communicate to people through music. Yeah, so I think that's a route that I chose to minister the gospel to people.
Okay, you said you were in grade 9 when you ventured into music?
Exactly.
I want to understand, because I feel like when you're grade 9, you don't have so much to worry about, as in maybe even just having a personal relationship with God, because you're so much enwrapped or entangled with the things of life. That's when you're just getting to be a teenager, starting to understand life. You are saying you wanted to get in because you wanted to preach the gospel, as well as just, it speaks to you.
Exactly.
As a grade 9, I feel like it's too early for you to have a kind of understanding. Exactly. So maybe just make me understand how you were so much enlightened, how much you just had this understanding of saying, okay, I need to preach the gospel through music, or music speaks to me in this way, and this is why I need to get in it. Because when you're grade 9, you're worrying about your exams, your friends to like you. There's just so many things to worry about.
Okay.
So
on that one, why I said I started music when I was young, somewhere grade 9, it wasn't the music on scene, but it was the music in church. Because I was in the choir by then. Yes, I was singing in the choir. I was playing the keyboard for the choir, church, and, that's where I got so much interested into music. I guess then, just like you say, then maybe it was some kind of, pressure and whatsoever, where you just feel like you want to be. Exactly. Yeah. So
now that explains it, because I was trying to understand, like, grade 9, you already knew what music did to you. But anyway, we grew up differently, and of course, the background that we grew up in also plays a huge role in making us understand who we are, who we're supposed to be, with regards to the gospel of the Lord.
Exactly.
Yeah. So does that mean that you grew up in a Christian home?
Yes.
So you're always at church,
yes,
choir, playing keyboard, and then
exactly.
You're like, okay, now I want to start singing.
Exactly.
Okay, awesome. So I don't want to make people wait. So I want you to introduce the song that you're going, the song that you did, the one that you worked on with a couple of people. I don't know who they are, but you give us more light. So we're turning you from whatever things that you do or everything that you do. Today we're turning you into a presenter. So that is your camera. We want you to introduce the video.
Okay. Yeah, so this is JD once again. And we've done the songs with Filimo and Joshua Nankwe. That's a song called Natotela. I think the song has been on scene for, I think it's a week, because we released the video last week. Yeah, and we also have a live video that we produced. I guess it was last year. Yeah, in the early of last year. Though we did not put it on scene. And this is when we felt like, okay, it can also go. So these are the two songs that are already on the scene.
No, I just want us to play one. I want you to introduce just one.
Okay. I think I would like us to start with Osari Ladila. That is the reggae song. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a live recording.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So to the viewers, let's enjoy this piece of music so that we just get to know who Pastor JD is. Minister. I don't know what's with me and Pastor. Minister JD. So let's just get to that piece of music, and then we'll see you on the other side.
All right.
Musaiwale Yesu nanguviko sebwanji Musaiwale Yesu Musai Yesu kambani na Yesu kambani na Yesu mavuto yanu yonse Museni Yesu kambani na Yesu kambani na Yesu mavuto yanu yonse dalisolano mama lili mumanja yake dalisolano papa lili mumanja yake aziwa oh ndiye aziwa shama yemekeza chabe mama yemekeza chabe papa yemekeza chabe brother yemekeza chabe pa Yesu. Pamene mwana ni mungono amalira lira chifuka samaziba mpavu zame alinazo lelo akakula amamuziba tate wake amaziba na mpavu zake mubanjala lelo ndiwe naine timbuzibe tate watu timuze fonse pamene tifuna hey shumani chake galamani zake chikwatini chake na bananiba shumani chake galamani zake chikwatini chake na bananiba shumani chake na bananiba chikwatini chake Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Somebody say yes. Hallelujah. Bring it down. Dose. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Right now I want to call my brother. call my brother. I want to call my brother. Can somebody say Jesus? Hallelujah. Are you ready? Are you ready? I want to call my brother Thomas. Thomas Igwe. Can somebody say Igwe? Igwe.
Nyarara kuchema Urisa misotsi mumeso Nyarara kuchema Urisa misotsi mumeso Nyarara kuchema Mwari Jesu anewe Nyarara kuchema Ishe Jesu anewe Nyarara kuchema Osatamangira, mami. Yeah, Osatamangira. No.
Papa, come back. Hallelujah. Nifuna babwezepo. Hallelujah. Babwezepo. Nyarara kuchema. Hallelujah. I want him to do the very verse again. Hallelujah. Papa, you are welcome.
Nyarara kuchema Nyarara kuchema Burisa misotsi mumeso Nyarara kuchema Burisa misotsi mumeso Nyarara kuchema Mwari Jesu anewe Nyarara kuchema Mwari Jesu anewe Nyarara kuchema Osatamangira, mami. Osatamangira, no. Everybody, osa. Say oh. Say yeah. Say yeah. Say oh. Say oh. Say yeah. Say yeah. Say oh. Say oh. Say yeah. Say yeah.
Thank you. That's Thomas. Hallelujah. Say oh. Say oh. Say yeah. Ah, yeah. Mother. Bless you. That's Pillar. We welcome you, brother. We welcome you, brother. Keep on ready.
Each and every thing na bugolu chelo ine. Chisakamana nangula chimmo ine. Ingefya maboko yendi kumulutat. Nakumulumba ya shakapanga Each and every day let me got to glorify your name. Let me got to lift your holy name to over God. Everything you've given to me, oh God. Let me gotta say thank you, Lord. Asalila, Asalila, no, Asalila, no, Shupa, imyafya maboko ya kulilesa, ena ewala kuluila ena ewala kwa kuilisha. Jehova lesa ni shimbi imwe, Jehova nisi, Jehova Rafa, Jehova Jireh, shakapanga nimwe, webalingo kulumbanya, kabina.
Yelelelele. Whoa. I want to invite my son, Jose Sims. Amen. Hallelujah. Let's see what my brother can do. This is my son, Jose.
Osalila lila, embekeza chabi kwani Yesu. Osalila lila, embekeza chabi kwani Yesu. Diaziba, zonsiza umoyo wa Mungu. Diaziba, zonsiza daliso lako. Embekeza chabi kwani
Hallelujah. Thank you. Thank you.
And you are still watching the Weekly Gospel with me, amazing Katamanda, and today I'm joined by Pastor J. Minister JD. I don't ask with me and Pastor really. I don't know why I always call people pastors. Maybe because I'm around pastors or something.
That's a prophecy. Maybe you're going to be a
Maybe
pastor.
the Lord is saying something. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. But anyway, if you're just joining us, welcome. So this show comes your way every Saturdays at 10:45, and we get to bring to you nothing but the best of the best. We get to bring or profile your favorite gospel personalities, and we also introduce to you new ones. So if you want to be part and parcel of the show, make use of the numbers that are on your TV screens. You could either call us or text us and let us know where you're watching us from and what you love about the show. And of course, if there's anything that you'd want us to add or subtract to the show, please feel free to suggest all those things, because we know that we are here to complement each other. We're here to complement each other. You watching us bringing these shows to you, so we know it's a full team. So we need you to be part and parcel of the show. Like we always tell the viewers, always, if you know someone who's interested in the music industry or they want to get into ministry, please tell them to watch the show and allow them to learn some of the do's and don'ts about music, some of the things that people have been through, the things that people are experiencing. Because some of us, when we're outside, we just look at it like, okay, it's easy to be in the music industry, not knowing that it's very challenging, it's very difficult. So the people that we bring here, they are real people, they've experienced real life situations, and they are here to just help you out by sharing their own stories. And the song that we just played you, it has encouraged me so much. I even feel, like, yeah, just breathe and let it go. Just allow God to take over, because it's in God's hands. It's not in my hands. The only thing I can do is just pray to Him and leave the rest for Him to do. And I hope that you're encouraged as well. Let's just wait on Him. That's what at least Minister JD is telling us. Please, we want to hear from you. What's the story behind Ba Osalila Lila?
Okay.
What's the story behind it?
Okay. Yeah, so the story behind the Osalila Lila song, this is a situation where there was a time that we, as a family, we lost our father, our biological father. And where things were so tough for us. And this is a point where you feel like no one is on your side. Maybe you're just alone, So, as things were very tough with us, there was a time that I just got up in the morning and I just heard a word saying, okay, you know what, you don't need to complain or to cry over this, because I'm the Lord your God. I'm there for you. And you don't need to worry about anything. Just get up and stop crying, and everything will be okay. So this is where I got the whole thing, and I thought, okay, if I can hear this word or if I can feel this for myself, I think there's somebody else outside who really wants the same word. So this is how I came up with a song called Osalila Lila. Actually, it's a real story.
A real life situation.
Yeah, it's a real life situation. This is what happened to us, and this song encourages me every day. Whenever I'm going through,
to encourage others as well.
Exactly. Exactly.
So this is what we are telling the viewers today, that don't cry, just wait on Him, put your trust in Him, because He's your Father. He never leaves you nor forsake you. He's always by your side. Can you imagine? We get tired, we sleep, but Him, He watches over each and every person that is on earth. But He never gets tired. He doesn't even sleep. That's how powerful our God is. And you've told us the story behind the song. So now I want to know, because I could feel some, I don't know if it's just me.
Okay.
But I could feel some Jojo Mwangaza, feel tired somewhere. Was this one of the people that you were looking up to, or the one that you were listening to when you were growing up? Because I can just feel like, okay, there's some Jojo Mwangaza somewhere.
Yes.
There's just that.
Yeah. Actually, Jojo Mwangaza inspires me a lot. Is one of the people that I used to listen to even before I joined music. I'm sure a long time ago we used to work with those, I don't know how they call it. I don't know if it's a Walkman or something. Those where you put the headsets and you have something here.
Your radio.
Yeah. So I could put the tape for Jojo Mwangaza. By then I liked so much 4x4. So I could play it the whole day. So Jojo Mwangaza inspired me a lot. Up to now I still
look up to him.
Yes,
He played
yes.
a huge role in the ministry.
Exactly.
Oh, powerful, good. Why do you think it's important for every person? It doesn't matter whether it's music or maybe it's football or whatever field that one would want to venture in. Why is it important for you to have like a role model, someone who inspires you?
Okay. I think for me, we need to recognize people that are ahead of us. And we need to learn from them what they've done better and where they failed. So if we say, I'm getting inspiration from Jojo Mwangaza, it only means that there's an impact that he has in music industry that goes to people that I would want also to maintain the same. So I feel everyone must have someone who inspires them. Yeah. So it's important to have someone who inspires you, because from them you learn a lot of things on how you move, how you'll be able to do things, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've talked about something that's very important, but I also want us to talk about something that's more important.
Okay.
In as much as we do have role models, in as much as we do have people that inspire us, why is it also important or more important for us to not exactly... earlier I said there's that feel, not that you sound like him, but at least you could show that, okay, maybe you were influenced somehow by Jojo Mwangaza, but you sound like you. Your music is unique, it's you, it's authentic. But for a lot of young people, they feel like maybe having a role model means I should start sounding exactly like them, or I should sing exactly like them. What word of advice do you have for people who want to sound like their role models, and when they should just, draw a thin line to say, okay, I'm being inspired or I'm being motivated or encouraged by this person, but I have to be different from them?
One thing in life is, no matter how many people can try to sing like me, but there's only one JD. No matter how, there'll never be another one. And if people are being inspired by Kings Malembe and other artists like Efe, there's only one Kings Malembe, no matter how you can sing like Kings Malembe. So getting an inspiration from someone doesn't mean that you should be doing things like that person. You're just getting inspired by his moves, how he conducts himself, maybe the discipline. If Kings, maybe the way he dances, the way he goes along with the audience. Yeah, you can get inspired by those things, but you don't need to be a Kings Malembe.
Because there's already one. We don't need another one. We don't need a copy.
Exactly. So I think for me, this is that I felt I should be doing. I really wanted to become a musician, because I thought that was the simplest platform for me to preach the gospel. But then there are people who are ahead of us. Yeah, I'm sure. For me to say I follow Jojo Mwangaza because there are some things that I liked in Jojo Mwangaza. So I can get inspired by him, but I don't need to become Jojo Mwangaza. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the word of advice I can give is that we need to be hardworking. If I'm doing music today, I can get an inspiration from someone, but I need to produce what is in me as John DAKA, as JD.
And that's what you did in that song.
Exactly.
It started out as a test project, but now we are watching it today. But now we're watching it today, which is very good. And I always tell people, you should always be authentic, always be real to yourself. The fact that you have a role model does not mean that you should become like them or you should start sounding like them. It just means you have a guide. I remember at some other time we had some business talk somewhere that I was attending, and there's I don't honestly want to make this interview about me, but there's a question that I asked one of the speakers. Like, for me, I feel like there's no one who's like me, and there's no one who I can identify, whose story I can resonate with. So what is it that I can do to like motivate myself? And this man told me, it's very important for you to have someone who resonates with you or who has a story similar to yours. Doing things on your own, it's very difficult, it's very hard. Even him being a business tycoon, he has people that he looks up to, people that he can counsel. So he told me, there's no way, there's no one who's like you. You need to find somebody who's like you and who can inspire. I just feel like my case is unique, but I'm still looking for that person. And I hope that you're also learning something right in the comfort of your homes. This is the time that I encourage you to get your